Hey everyone, this is ScrapComputer here. This video is going to cover 3 things every ranked or winning composition, in my opinion, should have. This is a very important subject because a lot of people are playing into compositions which have a lot of lacking capabilities onto them, which are just causing losses. And just after playing a game which we single-handedly lost because of comps, I lose a lot because of comps. And it's a major issue. And the thing is, you don't need this fully formed comp. There are 3 extremely simple things that if your comp has, you can always win even when you're behind, and you definitely will win if you're ahead. These are really important points, very simple once again, but they will outlandishly increase your overall win rate. And this is important. Now, a lot of people before I get into this are going to say, well, you're an idiot because, so I play my most comfortable champion. And that's fine, I understand that. I play my comfort picks too. But if you're playing jungle and top especially, and support too, if you're playing one of these 3 roles, you have to have a variance of champions. So in top lane, you've got to be able to play a tank, an engager, or a bruiser. You have to be able to play one of those. And of course in jungle, you have to be able to play a tank, a bruiser, and an assassin. You have to be able to play all of those realistically, or maybe at least 2. Bruiser and a tank, you have to be able to play one of those. If you're playing only niddly jungle, you're costing not only yourself games, but your team as well, which is really unfair. I know a lot of these guys are going to try and push the point of play your most comfortable champion. I agree with that, but sometimes if you've no engage at all and you're versus a kite comp, you will uncategorically, if they're good, lose the game just because you're a little bit too selfish. Try to avoid picking selfishly, especially in these roles. So, number 1, wave clear. You need wave clear. You 100% need wave clear. Look at any professional level game. There's wave clear. I bet you would struggle a lot to find one game where they don't have at least decent wave clear. As far as I've ever seen any ranked games, I haven't seen one. The reason for this is very simple. If you're losing and you've got wave clear, you can stall out the game massively. You can push back, you can defend objectives when you're outnumbered, because when you're losing, you lose a lot of people, and these are very natural positions. Having wave clear in a comp is absolutely imperative, Now this is mostly the job, of course, of the mid laner and AD carry to a degree. That is their job, predominantly the mid though. The mid, if your whole team has no augment of wave clear, so if you've got a Caitlyn bot lane, and she's going static shiv, you maybe don't have to go for a wave clear mid. But in general, if you have no wave clear at all and no one's got anything that can hit a wave, don't pick Fizz. Don't pick Yasuo. These guys can't wave clear. It means if you lose early game, the enemy team can take any turret they want and there is nothing you can do about it. I've seen people that have lost games because they've got no wave clear. They've got none. And I've lost games because we've got no wave clear. I was playing Ashe a while ago, and we were versus a team that had a really good siege, and we had no wave clear to counteract it. They took turret after turret after turret, and because we were behind, we couldn't counter engage on them. So because of that, we couldn't fight because we'd lose, and we can't defend because we'd lose. You see the problem here? It's difficult. There's nothing you can do. So wave clear is absolutely imperative. Make sure your team has wave clear. If you've Gangplank top lane, he has wave clear. He'll fix the comp for you. At mid lane, if you've no wave clear, go for a Nivea. Wave clear, bot lane, play AD carry, Caitlyn probably the best, Sivir maybe. No clear on bot lane support, play Vel'Koz, something, anything. Make sure you've got some form of wave clear in your comp. Every comp should have wave clear, every single comp, especially if you're winning as well. If you're winning, you want to push waves quickly. Sitting there clearing 2 minion waves by auto attacking them is a really slow process. So always have wave clear in every composition, every single one. Pick and engage. These are essentially, to me, the same thing because any pick would facilitate an engage. So basically, this is another absolutely imperative thing. So let's say, for example, you're behind. You're very far behind, and Blitzcrank lands a rocket grab on the Cassiopeia, who's engaging on your turret, and the enemy team's around her. You get under the turret and you kill her. That's a pick. You've stalled their entire push, you've got yourself a free kill and a very fed member, and now you've got control of the game because it's a 4v5 and you can engage on that. You're playing versus a kite comp, you can use your Q and pick them very easily. The enemy team are trying to kite you can force and engage with the Malphite top lane, for example. Whenever you're behind, it's absolutely imperative. The main way of getting back into the game when you're behind is picks. The vast majority of the game is picks, or stalling out the game with wave clear, which is my previous point. As you can see, these all combine together. Having the ability to pick an enemy member off, even when ahead as well, is a really important thing. Whenever you're ahead and the Thresh lands a hook on the Cassiopeia trying to wave clear mid lane, you get the kill on her, now you can siege and take the turret, perpetuate the game. Without any form of engage or pick, she could sit there and wave clear till she's blue in the face, and you're not allowed to let that happen. Pick and engage are vitally important. If you're ahead, you want to be able to engage your enemy and force the fights and get the kills. You want to be able to pick them off. You want to be able to pick them off really, really heavily. And with engage potential, you always have the choice of deciding when to team fight and when not to team fight. Same with picking. If you don't have these abilities, the enemy team can siege you. You can't engage in them back. You can't pick anyone off. So if they're ahead, you can't stop any. You've got to fully team fight to do anything. So if you're behind, you can't do that. You're going to lose. And if you're ahead, you won't be able to pick them, you won't be able to force the turrets because you're going to have to fight the enemy under the turret, and you have no hard engage, so they're not going to be CCs, so they're going to kite you backwards behind the turret. No matter what, engage, pick are vitally important things, and you need them in every single composition. Split push capabilities. Now, another really, really big one and quite important to win games is split pushing. So any very, very higher level player would understand what I'm going to go for here. Check the LCS, check the Worlds, they're really good players. They always have a split pusher. Always, always, always a split pusher. I don't think I've seen once again like Wave Clear a game where they don't have one because it's that important. So essentially, let's look at the diagram for an example. Say you've got a split push Fiora top lane. Now let's say that Fiora went for teleport and she's versus a Nautilus top lane who went for exhaust. As an example, because he's not a split pusher. This would be an issue. Fiora top lane, if she gets ahead, or even if she does well mid to late game, will be able to destroy a Nautilus. Just destroy him, go through him like butter. And he'll be able to be killed. So in the diagram, they fight, she wins because she is designed to duel and kill anyone that comes along. From here, she can push up top lane. The enemy team have to send another person, but one person will never be enough to deal with a Fiora, so they've got to send two people. And this means your team can get bot lane. Off that one play, you win the game. Because that Nautilus will never be able to take Fiora. They have to send multiple people up. When they send multiple people up to deal with Fiora, your enemy goes bot lane and gets Dragon. They go bot lane and get the turret. They go top lane and get Baron. If you're at the opposite side of the map from your split pusher, you will always win the game, assuming the enemy team split pusher can't deal with you. And even worse so if they don't have teleport. This is the reason why anything past, I would say, Platinum, I haven't seen a top laner without teleport, except yesterday, where they went, I think it was Riven Ignite, and our Fiora pushed the lane and then teleported into the fight. This is once again was shown in the diagram, which meant that Riven was stuck top lane. She couldn't get away, she had to run down, but by the time she got that the fight was over and Fiora joined us with the TP. This is really important to understand, really important. Having a split pusher generates pressure. So let's say you've got a Shaco top lane who has the ability to split push. He split pushes, he's called an escape split, which basically means people come up to try and deal with him, try to kill him, and he can get away at pretty much at any point. He's got boxes, he's got his deceive, he's got his clones, he's annoying to get, right? No one likes to try and get a Shaco, and we all understand that. So he tries to run away, and then because so many people have to go up to chase him, his enemy team goes bot and gets the turret. Do you see where I'm coming here? The split push capability opens up the map entirely. They don't have to win the fight, they just have to draw pressure. If they draw pressure, it means they can stall out the game because people have to run up to chase them all day or try and fight them, and it means your team can counteract objectives. I single-handedly, with the split pusher, can win pretty much any game possible. And this is another thing, having wave clear on top of this will hold off the game. And additionally, if they don't deal with the split pusher, having the ability to wave clear to stall them out from engaging your mid is really important. Do you see where I'm coming here? And pick potential counteracts split pushers, because if you can pick or engage in them, you can counter them. All of these points come in together. All of them are vitally important. And those are the three things I feel every composition should have. If every composition had these things, they would win a lot more. Every time I've got these three things in my comp, I will win the vast majority of my games. Anytime I'm absent even one of them, I struggle. I've been absent all three a while ago, and I lost that game. I played all of our enemies in the lane, we got really far ahead, we couldn't finish the game because we had no pick, we couldn't push the waves out fast enough, they just counter wave cleared us, we couldn't go under the turret, and we couldn't split push. So all the enemy team done with one good wave clear, Anivia, cleared the waves, cleared the waves, cleared the waves, cleared the waves, and they're a late game comp, and they stalled us out for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, because we tried to engage them under the turret, and if it would wall us, trapping us under the turret. You see where I'm going here. If you have these three things, that's not possible. You always can win. Remember guys, wave clear, pick engage, and split push. They are three things every composition should have. Now, before I sign off here, I want to mention, will you have to sometimes pick a champion you're not 100% comfortable with? Yes. If the champion isn't in your repertoire, okay, that's unfortunate. But even I will sometimes just suck it up. Like I don't play much Ashe. We didn't even engage a few games ago. I played Ashe. I'm an okay. I'm not Biddy carry, so it's fine. It's fine. I can still play Ashe or play a versatile champion that can fit multiple roles. My Anivia, for example, can engage. She can wave clear. She can pick people off. She does all 3 roles. That's why I like playing her. I don't know if anyone that watches my stream, for example, I play champions that could do all jobs because I don't rely on anyone to do these things. Now, unfortunately, sometimes you can't play Veigar, or sometimes you can't play Anivia because the matchup's too severe. And if I do this, I put myself in hurt just because other people are selfish players. Unfortunately, this is really important. You'll win more games if you fix the comp. If you're the kind of player that can play a few champions, that's great. We need these types of players to say, we don't have engage. Maybe I should pick something with engage. We don't have wave clear. I kind of have to pick something with wave clear. We don't have any sort of or pick potential. We've no split pusher. As a top laner or a jungler, or even bot lane Vayne could say, I could play these champions to fix that. Though I really can. Just make sure, guys, do try to do these things. You'll win more games. Although you may not be the most comfortable champion, it gives your team a fighting chance with these 3 core developments and composition. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you like it, dislike it, dislike it. If you like the content, you can subscribe. And if you think it's horrible and I've totally dropped the ball here, you can unsub. I am totally fair. Beyond that, guys, have a great day. Best luck in the Rift. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.